Hello, Grigor. Hi. Congratulations. You don't have the experience of other players in this tournament, I mean, but today it was amazing. Or it was Goffin very tired, or what happened out there?
Well, I can only speak for myself. I mean, I had it obviously. Obviously, I play well. I'm not. It's something I cannot hide. I was just following my game. It's just simple as that. It's not. I mean, I didn't think I did who knows what, but I think my focus was very good. I started the match well. I was using every opportunity. I took care of all the balls that I had to. I won the most important points, especially in the first set. So yeah, this really helps, I think, and especially in this tournament. I mean, each set, each game, each point matters and counts. So yeah, and once you're into the game, once you're into the match, you don't think about anything but how you can play better. I don't know, maybe also David had some some health problems or something, but yeah, on my side, I just it was definitely a good day in the office. Yeah. Thank you.
Hi, Grigor.
Hi.
In the second set, I think it was the fifth game, Goffin took you to 3 deuces. Did you start to get a bit rattled at that point? Get a bit nervous that he might make a bit of a comeback?
I mean, against David, you always gotta be ready. That's why I knew even after that first set, I was like, well, I know this is the score, but he's not gonna just give up. So yeah, I had to stay focused. He made a few, I think, pretty good returns, and I think actually I let him play pretty good on a few points. He took the he got into the court, I felt like a little bit, and then I let him play his game. But yeah, I saw that right away, and then I think I put the brakes on it pretty fast. And I think after that game, I actually remember that game very clearly. Yeah, after that game, I was a little bit also more certain how I wanted to play and how I was performing throughout the whole time. And yeah, after that, I just I don't know if I relaxed a little bit more, but I think obviously my confidence was growing with each game.
Hi, Grigor.
Hi.
Throughout your career, many people compared you to Federer. Now, at the end of your best season so far, do you think more people starting to appreciate you for your individual achievements as opposed to comparing you to your teammates of other players?
Well, I think the comparisons and all this they don't really matter anymore. And as I said before, and I'm saying it now, I'm really like looking after my game and what I'm doing right. Yeah, and I think one of the wrong things you can do is to try to follow somebody else, or trying to, as I said, follow the footsteps or the things that they have done. But yeah, I think, yeah, clearly I played a great match today. I'm happy with it. But yeah, I mean, now you're into the tournament, 2 matches under your belt. You slowly start to get out there, and I'm looking forward.
Hi, Grigor. Congratulations today. I think you got a coaching violation in the second
Yeah, that
set.
was very weird, to be honest.
Yeah,
I had no idea why, but it's fine. It's okay. Yeah, I accepted it. I mean, I when you're so zoomed into the match, I think I don't even pay attention to all that. But I think the side umpire went to say that, which okay, I get it. But yeah, I think I had a warning from the umpire before that anyway, because he says next time you get a time violation, and especially when I was on the other side, and I guess that rattled him too. So all came together, and I accepted.
Hi, Grigor.
Hi, man. Sorry.
You spoke on court about the first set, how you played so well. I think you said something about everything you touched turned to gold. Can you just sort of talk a bit about that and how often you sort of feel you get in the zone like that during the season?
I think you get in the zone pretty often. I mean, that's in order to win, you need to get to that point. But it was just, I think the beginning of the match really set up the tone for the whole match. And I think early on, I just really went for my shots. I created opportunities. I used those opportunities. So it's just everything, whatever I felt I was trying to do, really like paid off. And yeah, to be able to, to be consistent against one of the top guys for that amount of period was great for me. And I think, it helps me. And I think it helps me also to realize that what I've done good and what's working and what's not. And I think, especially after that first set, I didn't. I think I kept on playing the same game and trying to create even more opportunities. But it wasn't. I didn't feel I did something. Outrageous or anything. I just felt that I was right there when I had to be.
Grigor, congratulations. Considering the whole season you had, do you think this match was maybe the best since Australia?
It could be. I've played, I think, a little bit over, I think just a bit over 50 matches right now, or 40 something. So I think it's, I need to sit down and think about it. But obviously right now from the top of my head, I think this is definitely the one that sticks out in terms of consistency, focus, striking the ball, movement, agility, everything that I can possibly think. And yes, it happens. And again, I work for those moments too. They don't just come. They just don't come to you. And again, when you recognize that, you might as well make the most out of it.
Grigor, I've got to just ask you something away from the match. Next week is the Davis Cup final with France hosting Belgium. Who do you think will win, and what are your thoughts on the final?
Who do I think is going to win?
Yeah, who do you think and why?
Oh. Didn't think about that, but you're right. I mean, obviously, I know who's going to play for France and who's going to play for Belgium. I think who's going to win, I'm sorry, mate, I have no idea who's going to win, but I think it's just going to be an interesting final. I think it's going to mean a lot to either team. And I mean, I've never been on such a stage of a Davis Cup, but I can only guess how important that is, not only to them, to the country. And I think there's going to be some great tennis. Some great tennis is going to be produced out there. I think a lot of the players have obviously been playing to the end of the season, and now David is out here, still fighting in London. So it's going to be interesting, and I'm sure, if I have the time, which I'm not sure I will, gonna rest a little from tennis, but it'll be kind of interesting to see a few, two of the matches.
Nadal said the other day that against you he played one of his two best matches.
Yeah, he said that to me too.
He said to you too, and that gives you some sort of satisfaction, I guess.
Really? I lost 4 times this year. Come on.
So it doesn't give you satisfaction. Okay. And what about the best ranking? If that give you the best ranking that you have right now, some more confidence and you feel happy about it. And last thing is, okay, you are Bulgarian. You were born in Askovo, but you lived in Paris. You resident in Monte Carlo. You had a Russian girlfriend in Los Angeles, and some other. So I'd like to know, I'd like to know if you think about yourself as a citizen of the world, and if there is some countries where
you mentioned only one girlfriend in there.
Yeah.
Oh man, come on.
Well, I follow all your gossip. So
And you missed 2 other countries that I lived in.
yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Anyway, I give, it's fair enough. Fair enough. Well, obviously, ranking it's something that was definitely a goal of mine by the end of this year. I just wanted to end up the year top 10 this year, and to play out here. Obviously, things have gone better than expected, and I appreciate that. Again, the tournament right now, I just want to say, like, I'm still thinking about my match on Friday. Every match is important to me, and I just want to prepare and give myself the best shot to the end of the season. That's what's more important to me right now. And yeah, the rest is, what can you say? It's like, you know, the tennis lifestyle. It can go in so many directions, man. I mean, one day I'm sure. One day I would like to talk about it. Absolutely. You're gonna hear. I think everyone is going to hear. I think I have a lot to say on that matter. But right now, I'm enjoying, you know, one of my best seasons. I'm still here, happy. Yeah. The rest is. There's nothing to escape. There's nothing. Just ask me something directly. I'll tell you. You didn't ask me anything directly. You just stated the facts. Better. Oof. I wish I knew. I think it took me quite a few years to settle myself in where I'm at right now. But deep down in my heart, I'm Bulgarian. I still have my Bulgarian passport. I compete for Bulgaria. I sign on my Bulgaria flag. I pride to be a Bulgarian. So there's nothing. I'm not zero ashamed of any of that or anywhere else that I lived in the world. It's just the most important thing, I think, for whoever it is to find your own balance, to find your own way to kind of coexist with, I mean, obviously with yourself and follow your dreams, follow your goals. And once you find that, why change? And I think right now I feel like I have a solid team, kind of a solid house behind me. So it's just everything is compact to the point that I feel comfortable with, and I don't think I'm sacrificing anything in my life right now.
I think you've actually touched on what I was going to ask you. You mentioned this is one of your most successful years in a while. I'm sort of a bit like 2014 was. I wondered if you could put your finger on what it is you think has changed this year that's brought the success back.
I don't think that many things. Well, Danny Valverde came. He deserves, I think, a lot of credit. He came into the team at a very crucial moment a couple of years ago, and I mean, everybody that has been in my team deserves a lot of credit. Without that, I wouldn't be the same guy. And again, also it all comes down to the whole team. Of course, Danny, you know, my family, close friends. I think this is the base of everything. And for me, this is such an important part. If I'm all good with that, nothing else matters. It doesn't matter if I'm gonna play on a center court or I'm gonna play on court 18. If I have all that sorted out and like this, you all have the same goal together. You strive to be better, and I think automatically you build up such a bond that just things starting to come together. Yes, of course, I've worked a lot on and off the court. I felt I've been pretty consistent, playing well. So yeah, just I think a little bit of everything. And I think every small success we're trying to build on, and that's why you're here on that stage right now, because this is what you deserve, and also you get what you put in.
Thank you. Bulgaria, please.
Честит вече полуфинал, можем да кажем, Григор. Поне на нас отвънка ни се стори неочаквано лесна тази победа, след като видяхме как игра Гофен срещу Надал в първия кръг, но все пак за нас беше неочаквано това 9-0. Наистина ли беше лесно и вътре на корта?
Лесно не знам дали е лесно. Както казах, началото на матча винаги мисля, че беше едно от най-важните неща. И дори днес, според мен, първите 4 гейма изиграха най-голямата роля в матча. Гледах целият матч на Гофа срещу Рафа, така че нямаше нещо, което примерно трябваше да очаквам, което не знаех, примерно, но наистина самото начало на матча ми даде огромна сигурност. Използвах всеки един момент, в който можех не само да играя моята игра, но да се опитам просто да го разконцентрирам или просто той самия да не може да влезем в ритъм. И това беше за мен ключа днеска.
Срещу Пабло Кареньо Буста в петък пак ли ще играеш за победа, защото вече си първи в групата, и срещу кого предпочиташ да играеш на полуфинала?
Има матч да играем в петък, това е приоритет номер 1. Да, дори да съм се класирал, това не значи нищо за мен в момента. В смисъл, всеки матч е важен. Всеки матч е важен, както казах, всеки гейм, всеки сет. И също така периода е такъв в края на годината, винаги добре да видиш на кое ниво си от останалите. Винаги ако се чувствам позитивен и физически, психически добре, това ми дава също допълнително самочувствие, особено когато започвам оф сезон или когато започвам другата година в Австралия, което ми дава предимство и мисля, че искам да го използвам това. И в петък по същия начин. Да, наистина приятно ме да знам, че ще играя все пак в събота, но матчът в петък е много важен за мен. Не, всеки играе добре. Защото тук трябва да играеш добре. И всеки е направил нещо. Така че, който за мен наистина няма абсолютно значение.
Гриша, поздравления за успеха днес. 2 въпроса. Първият е, след първия матч каза, че трябва да подобриш качеството на играта си. Има много неща, които компоненти. С твой екип сега доволни ли са от това ниво? Това ли е оптималното ниво, което сте търсите и сте очаквали? И втория въпрос, по време на вечеринката на играчите влезе в ролята на репортер. Ако днеска беше репортер на корта на място на Белкрофт, какво би се попитал? Когато не те попитаха тя.
Нивото първо това е нивото, което трябва да го поддържам, може би, с всеки матч. Трудно е. Факт е това. Не е лесно. Но точно за това имаме отбора, точно за това говорим, тренираме определени неща, за да може да почнем да играем по този начин всеки един матч. Това е наистина оптималната цел и не искам да кажа, че това е най-добрият матч, който мога да играя, защото знам, че с всеки изминал ден, с всеки един изминал матч може да се подобряваш. Все нещо има какво да се подобрява в тениса и това е от ясно по-ясно. Но дори някои от легендите също са казвали, в тениса никога не може да си перфектен. И което е така. На колкото години да станеш, колкото да си играл, винаги може да се подобряваш. Какво бих се попитал днеска? Нямам никаква идея. Не знам. Бих се попитал как се чувстваш. В смисъл след такъв матч винаги всеки само може да видиш отвънка как се чувства, но наистина как вътре ще ти чувства е много по-различно.
Григор, поздравления за победата. Когато пристигна в Австралия през януари, очакваше ли в края на годината си полуфиналист на финалния Мастърс?
Това ми беше една от целите. Не искам да кажа, да, очаквал съм, но знаех, че имам възможности. Все пак вече доста години съм на тура, играя турнири, печелил съм турнири, може би всички съм ги побеждавал вече, така иначе с изключение на някои играчи, така че да, вярата със сигурност, вярата наистина е много голямо нещо, особено като имах такова добро начало. В годината иска да продължа да играя по същия начин, да задържа малко или много това ниво. Имаше моменти, в които не играх добър тенис през годината, особено на клей. Имах някои възможности, някои матча от матчболи, мога да си спомня примерно в Индия, също Джак Сок матча, пак също Доминик Тим в Мадрид. И дори можеше много по-рано те нещата да се случат както са в момента, но шанс.